I'm just a pro trying to make it. So come ride with me. Okay, we set a new exercise for today. We have trot ground poles raised, this canter line over here back and forth, and then our bending little bounce over there. So let's start with our number one that we'll work on is our trot poles. They are raised on one side, opposite side, and we're gonna walk these, okay? So we're gonna walk 2 steps and then we're gonna add a foot. 1, 2, and there's a foot. Walk again, 1, 2, and there's a foot. Walk again, 1, 2, and there's a foot. All right. So we have those beautiful trot poles right there that we're gonna work. Over here is our cross rail line. We're gonna ride this in 1, 2, 3, 4 strides, nice and quiet. We have coming in here, we have a nice ground pole guider to help us go ahead and canter up over. We put cross rails with fillers and we pull the fillers out a bit so that they stay round up over the jump, and we're gonna walk this. It should be 3.5, or not 3.5, but 3 steps and adding a foot. So 1, 2, 3, and we added a foot here. So let's walk to the other side. Same thing applies on the back side. I'm going up against the cross rail, not the box. 1, 2, 3, and there's a foot. We're gonna walk it again. 1, 2, 3, and then there's a foot. We walk it again. 1, 2, 3, and there's a foot. We walk it again. 1, 2, 3, and there's a foot, and we walk again. 1, 2, 3, and there's a foot to our cross rail. Again, we put fillers in to help them keep that nice, beautiful round jump. And then on the back side of the line, we do have a landing ground pole. We go up against our cross rail. 1, 2, 3, and a foot. Okay, and that's how we canter this beautiful line. We're gonna go back and forth, and what I'm gonna do is either I'm gonna halt at the end or I'm gonna work a circle, a nice quiet circle. So it is set a little to the right side. Over here, set closer to these trot poles. The goal is to land left going this way and right going the other way. And just have a nice, quiet, big circle on the ends, okay? Keeping everything balanced and engaged. Over here, we have a nice bending jump here with the ground poles. Okay, we can ride either before the track over here, we can ride direct, or we can ride outside, depending on my horse's stride is which I'm going to pick and what I want to work with. So it's nice bending here, and we have the 3 steps with the foot added, and then we're going to stay inside. Okay, maybe go between the cross rail and the ground pole there. We're going to stay inside, and we're just going to work a nice circle, keeping everything nice and balanced, okay, engaged, coming through. So we could add maybe another ground pole here, okay? So it kind of gives us a little bit of a wiggle room to find and adjust to get in that perfect stride this week, or this time, to come into our vertical right here. But it's just set on a nice bending. We're going to keep it simple with everyone. We're just going to have the 1 pole, and we're going to walk this from the center. 1, 2, 3, and a foot to our jump here. We have that box is in the way. I pulled the box out so we still keep that nice bascule. Okay, same thing. So we're going to already have a foot taking off the jump, and we're going to walk a 3. 1, 2, 3 here. And we just may roll it out a little bit to get that 3 stride. So this is what we're working on today. This really keeps and helps keep the bend and helps keep their inside shoulder up. This really helps keep balance on the landing, coming in and out. We land, we stay balanced, carrying through, not rushing, nice and relaxed. And then I just like to incorporate always a little bit of a lifted trot pull, and it just really makes them round and lift their back. You'll be amazed at what your horse will do after learning to go ahead and do a lifted trot pull and a one step in between each. And then maybe next time, I only have 4 boxes. Maybe next time I'll pull out some like jump standards or put cavalettis out and then do the lifted trot pulls so it's even on both sides and lifted. It just really helps engage the horse's back and keeps that suspension going. It's amazing when they can do this, how much of a ride and the change that they feel. That's like they realize that they can use their body a little bit better. They can lift that they didn't realize that they can lift. They actually lift a little bit more. They start to use the hind end more. Horses, they don't know what they can do, but we are there to help them learn that they can use themselves, okay? And if that means something so simple as trot pulls or something so simple as being on the ground, I will show you, throughout the week what we do to help get a horse to learn how to like leg yield or how to learn how to hunches in without having to be on their back, to make the job a little bit easier for them to understand. Because a lot of the time is your horse just doesn't understand your ride. All right, well, let's have a fun ride with this today.